Okay, we'll start the class. Good afternoon to everyone. See, in the last class, we have started with the module 2. So, in the module 2, what are the things we have discussed? Means we have discussed language processor. After that, we have discussed what do you mean by compiler. In the language processor, we have discussed four important things. One is your preprocessor, compiler, assembler, linker, and loader. We have discussed in the language processing system. Another very important from your examination point of view or the IA point of view, that is the structures of your compiler or the phases of compiler we have discussed. So in the structure or the phases of the compiler, total you will be getting 7 important things. One is lexical analyzer, syntax analyzer, semantic analyzer, then intermediate code generation, machine independent code optimizer, code generator, and the last is machine dependent code optimizer. So we have discussed these particular things, and we have discussed compiler construction tools also we have discussed. So that you will be getting tools like parser generator and scanner generator, syntax directed translation engine, code generator, data flow analysis, and compiler construction toolkit. So in the today's class, we will continue with the applications of your compilers. See, as usual, you know what do you mean by compiler? Compiler definition is what? Compiler is the program that reads a program in your one language. So that will read the program in your one language. That program we used to say it as what? Source program, and it will translate into the another program called your target program. Target language we will be getting. So in this particular case, some of the applications we will be using, so it is implementation of an high level programming language. So in this particular programming, so either it may be your low level language, or it can be your middle level language, or it can be your higher level language. Most probably the higher level language or the middle level language, we will be preferring the this particular case. Modern OOPS, that is object oriented programming systems, also will be using the concept in this particular case. In that particular case, data abstraction, that is next is inheritance with properties, everything we will be discussing in this particular high level languages program. In your OOPS concept also we will be using. The next part we will be using with respect to your computer architecture. In the computer architecture, we will be knowing that how you are going to perform the operation with respect to your instructions part, whether you are going to perform single operation or whether you are going to perform multiple operations, everything we will be checking. Parallelism. So parallelism means multiple operations will be executing together, so that we are going to complete the operation faster with a lesser amount of time. We will be checking all those things. Next is at pre-processor level. So we will be checking with respect to the different threads. It will be working, and we will be checking that how fast we will be executing the operations. So for example, if I want to give some real-time example, means many times I have given in your lab exam. So 3 batches they have to wait. One batch will be performing at 9 o'clock, one more will be 11 o'clock, and one more will be 2 o'clock. If you are going to take three separate rooms, if we are going to take three separate rooms, and we are going to parallelly conduct your lab IA, so that one batch will be conducting at 9 o'clock, same other two batch also they are going to execute in the other two classes, so that time will be use. Yes or no? So first we are going to execute the lab within morning session only. All the three labs will be executed, so that the operations will be completed, so that the task whatever the thing they have given, we will be completing the operation. So that we have to check whether it is working parallelly or whether it will be working faster. Everything we will be checking with respect to your optimization of your computer architecture. And we will be also checking with respect to your memory storage. So how much storage it will be allocating, whether you got small or whether you got larger memory storage, everything we will be checking in with respect to your memory hierarchy. Next, when it comes to the design new computer architecture, in this particular case we will be getting two things. One is RISC and one more is SIC. RISC is nothing but a reduced complex memory addressing. So in this particular case, we have till now we have come across many addressing modes, many memory addressing. That is, it can be your register, it can be your base relative, it can be your PC relative. Like that, you will be having many addressing. For all the addressing, this compiler has to support. And data structure access, either it can be your tree concept, or whether it can be your stack, or whether it can be your queue.